What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you. Now, we went into the GMOs, we went into what they're doing to us, we went into the company that's doing it to us, but we didn't go into how to read the labels in the back of the things in your cabinet to know if you have GMO products. As we know, the labels in the back of the bottles, we sometimes can't even pronounce them. So in the end of this video, I'm going to give you brands that are the main GMO brands, okay? I'm going to give you how to read, I'm going to teach you how to read the labels, and I'm also going to go over the top 10 GMO products and foods that they use that have the most amount of GMO in it, so you can learn how to avoid this stuff. If you're on Instagram, go ahead and watch my YouTube station. It has the full stuff on there. If you're on YouTube, let's get this work. All right, now number one, let's go into, as I say, corn. Corn is probably the biggest GMO food out there because Monsanto controls over 90% of the corn that they have, okay? Now, I'm going to read this. One of the most prominent GMO foods avoiding corn is a no-brainer. I mean, corn on the cob, I'm talking about popcorn, I'm talking about the movie stuff. Avoiding corn in general is a no-brainer. Now, one of the biggest things that has been tied to corn on numerous health issues are weight gain and organ disruption, okay? So as you know, corn is not good because Monsantos are using genetically modified corn, and much of it is intended for human consumption as they are giving it to the animals. So, the animals are also getting these GMOs. As you know, genetically modified corn is being used for people as well because if you haven't been to the movies, popcorn is obviously made from corn. So as you know, you want to kind of avoid the popcorn, things of that nature. Soy. Soy is another big one because soy they like to use in a lot of vegetarian products. If you go to the market and you try to shop healthy and get the vegetarian stuff, you'll realize that the soy meat that they try to promote is going to have a lot of soybean oil, things of that nature in it, and the tofu, which I read a couple years ago that's pretty bad as well. I want to go over soybean oil, soybean flour, and numerous other products. Now, soy has been modified to resist herbicides, okay? So that's like to pretty much kill all the bad things in it, and it's been modified to resist all the things that will kill the bad things in the soy. Now, as of now, the biotech company giant Monsanto, okay, still has a tight grasp on the soybean market with approximately 90% of soybean genetically engineered to resist, okay, Monsanto's herbicide Roundup. In one single year, 2006, there was 96.7 million pounds of glyphosate sprayed on soybeans alone. It's a lot of stuff that's sprayed on soybeans. Okay. Now, sugar, as we know, sugar is really, really bad for you anyway. But as you know, sugar is pretty a lot of GMOs in it. I'm talking about artificial sugar. I'm talking about fructose corn syrup, which has a lot of sugar in it. According to Natural News, genetically modified sugar beets were introduced to the U.S. market in 2009. Like others, they have been modified by Monsanto to resist herbicides. Monsanto has even had USDA court-related issues with planting of its sugar beets being ordered to remove seeds from soil due to illegal approval, which means they probably paid somebody off to put it in the ground, and they got caught and they were ordered to remove it because they were doing that sneaky stuff. Okay. Another one is aspartame. Okay. Have you ever heard of aspartame? It's a toxic additive used in numerous food products and should be avoided for numerous reasons, including the fact that it's created with genetically modified bacteria. It's pretty crazy, yo. Papayas. This is a fruit. Okay. So as you know, like I say, shop at the farmer's market, but make sure it has an organic label in it. Papayas, this may come to a surprise to you people, but this tropical fruit has been grown in Hawaii for consumption since 1999. Though they can't be sold in countries in the European Union, they are welcome with open arms to the U.S. So that means that even though they can't be sold in Europe, like I say, Europe bans this stuff, the U.S. welcomes these products with open arms because, like I say, the U.S. and Canada, okay, promote the use of GMOs, which is very bad. Canola. I want you to look in the back of all your food, and I want you to look canola oil, fructose corn syrup, soybean oil, things of that nature. But canola, okay, is one of the most chemically altered foods in the U.S. diet. Canola oil is obtained from the rapeseed through a series of chemical actions. Canola, you want to look, because canola is damn near everywhere. And you want to kind of look at this to see where canola is. Cotton. Found in cotton oil. Cotton, originating in India and China, is particular serious and it's pretty much risky. Okay, so as you know, you want to kind of avoid cotton as well. Okay, dairy. As I went into dairy in plenty of my videos, I will put dairy up there with corn if you ask me. The dairy products may contain, like I say, growth hormones, the bovine growth hormones, or subclinical, antibiotics, which, since as many as 1/5 of cows in America are pumped with these hormones. In fact, Monsanto's health hazards, RBGH, has been banned in 27 countries, but is still most in U.S. cows. Okay, other countries, they don't like this stuff happening to their people, but U.S. says, come on, let's poison our people. We're good with that. Okay, and if you must drink milk, if you must drink the cow's milk, the calf's milk for a baby calf that you shouldn't be drinking anyway, go ahead and buy organic. But I don't recommend you drink any kind of cow's milk whatsoever. But if you feel like you need cow's milk, go ahead and go ahead and knock yourself out. Closely related, zucchini and yellow squash. I don't like either of these, but closely related, these two squash varieties are modified to resist viruses as well. The dangers in some of these foods are well known. The beefy toxin used in GMO corn, for example, was recently detected in the blood of pregnant women and their babies because they were probably, consuming GMOs and they didn't even know it. But perhaps more frighteningly, the risks are still unknown, which means there's still things coming out that can happen to you that we haven't even seen yet because they're putting more GMOs in food, which means that more things are going to start happening to you if you don't get a hold on this right now and put the stop on it. Okay. Even though while these foods should be on your GMO foods list, they are avoided. You can buy 100% organic to be the safest. Now, I want to go over a list for the GMO food companies that you are using through your house. I'm going to just go right through them, okay? You got Aunt Jemima, you got Quaker, you got Betty Crocker, you got General Mills, you got Bisquick, you got Duncan Hines, you got Hungry Jack, you got Jiffy, Mrs. Butterworth, Pepperidge Farm, Campbell's, Aurora Foods, Kraft, Philip Morris, most cereals, Hershey, Nestea, Carnation, Wholesome, Interstate Bakeries, Best Foods, Knorr, Kellogg's, Nature Valley, Nabisco, Pillsbury, Heinz, Hellman's, Hunt's, KC Masterpiece, Frito-Lay, Pepsi, Delicious Brand Cookies, Famous Amos, Keebler Flowers Industries, Banquet, Green Giant, Healthy Choice, Kid Cuisine, Stouffer, Lean Cuisine, Mary Callender's, Oradella, Smart Ones, Power Bar Brand, Chef Boyardee, Hormel, oh my God, this is crazy, Luma Linda, Morningstar, Lipton, Unilever, Uncle Ben's Rice though, come on, bro. Tombstone Pizza, Totios, Orville Redenbacher, popcorn, Pop Secret, Pringles, Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, Minute Maid, Pepsi, Cadbury, Schweppes, Capri Sun, Kool-Aid, Ocean Spray, V8, Pringle, pasta sauce, and ragu sauce. Oh, man. Now, if you're like me at this point, you're like, what the hell do I do to avoid this stuff that's going on in the GMOs? What do we do? What do I do? How do I stop this? Well, first, now I know if most people cannot avoid everything on this list. So in my next video, I'm going to put up first how to pretty much, listen, the best way you can heal your body every single day is getting black seed oil and doing intermittent fasting. Now, either way you look at it, you're taking a sacrifice. You're sacrificing by eating the food, you're sacrificing, or you're intermittent fasting, or you're sacrificing one thing, okay? Either you're going to sacrifice your life, every day of your life, or every hour of your life, everything you eat, or you're going to do something to kind of fight against it. Now, when I say about intermittent fasting, I mean that the reason why I say intermittent fasting is the best way to kind of protect your body from what's going on from the GMOs, even if you consume a low grade of GMOs, is because every single time you intermittent fast every day, that gives your digestion, your intestines, cells, ability to recover and regenerate. Being that the GMOs are breaking your body down, every single time you're intermittent fasting, your body's regenerating from the cells that are being destroyed by the GMOs. Because, as you know, one of the GMOs with the pesticides, they pretty much deteriorate the walls of cells of insects, and they also do that with you. So we know that when your walls are deteriorating, but if you're intermittent fasting, they are regenerating as well, which means that you're not going to have that problem. You know, you will have problems, but this will pretty much bring them down dramatically because of your intermittent fasting regimen. If you need help with intermittent fasting, you need somebody to coach you through this process and help you out, give you a list of what to eat, or to teach you how to get control of your weight when it comes to working out, exercise, nutrition, eating, and what to look for and how to govern your mental. Because as you know, the things you're learning are quite scary. I'm telling you right now, just looking at the cabinet a couple of weeks ago is scared the crap out of me, because I realized that everything that my children and myself were consuming, even if you think it's healthy, it can still kill you, which is crazy, because you realize that you have to do the research and everything. And I'm going to put a list of the GMO ingredients after this video. You can hit pause and you can just go in your cabinet and you compare it to that list. And I'm telling you right now, this stuff is everywhere. So you have to get you got to get a hang on it, people. I'm telling you right now, you got to get a hang on it. Okay. I'm going to put out some new training videos with this week coming. I'm going to show you guys how I try to stay in shape without going to the gym. I do like little experiments on myself where I stay in shape and I do things to myself before I bring it to you. And it's been working pretty well for me. My performance has been up when it comes to basketball and range of motion, and I've been doing things that haven't required weights to stay in shape. So I'll put up a training video in a little bit, but this is not the last of my GMO videos. I got plenty more to show you, plenty more to tell you. All you gotta do is share this video, hit a like, subscribe, comment, ask a question. If you want coaching, hit me up at intensityfitnessclub.com. Everybody else, have a great day. Follow my videos, hit like, subscribe. This is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you. Hold on, one thing. Also, what you could do is you could plant your own organic farm in your backyard if you have the discipline to do it. If you looked at the video, I did a little research, and a lady and a husband, they lived in the same house. They were married for 50 years. She planted organic and ate straight organic and vegan. He kept on eating the stuff that he was eating, and they're both like in their 70s, and she looks like she's 40. He looks like she's 80. He's 80, and they both live in the same house. It's all about what you're consuming. It's all about how you take care of yourself. So everybody have a great day. Take care of yourself. Like I said, it's Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity. My job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you.